who are you and what brought you into the creative space?
I'm Elijah. I'm the lead organiser for the Cardiff Community Meetup. Basically, I started watching Twitch when I was at uni in 2015, and then made some friends within the RuneScape community, and sort of got inspired to stream from one of my friends who was a big streamer, and yeah, it just went from there. Went from 0 to 10 to more viewers, and then over lockdown it just kept growing, and it was yeah, it was great.
Well, my name's Nathan. I'm a live streamer from Wales. What brought me into streaming was initially I started back in 2013. Had a good run of it, but I decided to opt into normal work because obviously it was fresh and new back then. Not many people were streaming and things like that, and it was only just like the big creators. Recently made friends with one of my close friends, Pete, in Japan, and he kind of inspired me to get back into streaming. So I went back at it about 3 years ago and didn't look back since.
How important is Welsh representation?
I think it's actually like really important. The fact that so many people came out of the woodwork for this event just proves that there is that thirst there for something bigger, for a bigger community, a wider like collaboration. And the fact that there's been nothing to date really, especially not powered by Twitch, is massive. We need it. And it's going to make a huge difference for Cardiff and Wales as a whole. It's going to be great.
I think Welsh representation is a big deal because we don't really get much recognition when it comes to things like events and things like us. Normally classed as the UK as a whole, when obviously Wales is its own country. Like you have missed opportunities, I think, and obviously there's big Welsh creators in the space who kind of get underlooked because they don't really get the recognition of being Welsh. They just get classified under the whole, oh, they're British, when there's so much more culture and things to understand from coming from Welsh background. So I think more publicity on Wales and things like that in general is obviously a good thing because we have so much things and heritage to show, and yeah, I think people are missing out.
So what was it the moment that you decided to make the event, and how did
Yeah, so back in like 2018, I went to Twitch London. I thought it was an amazing event. Like they had DJs, they had sponsors there, you could talk to people, you met so many new people, and it was just different to anything else I'd ever been to. And I thought it was a really cool vibe. And I tried to take it back to Manchester because I was living there at the time. And then COVID hit. And then I moved back to Swansea, where it all started when I started watching Twitch. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it another shot. The organiser applications were open, and I thought, let's go for it. So I messaged Nathan and said, are you down? And we submit an application, and then a couple of months later, they were like, congratulations, you can run the events in Cardiff. And yeah, it's all just quickly escalated from there. Within a few months, we've already had the first meetup, and it's been absolutely phenomenal.
Well, the application side of things, it was mainly Eli focused on that because he's more better off in the head in those kind of departments. Like when it comes to things like that, I'm just a silly man behind the camera. But the reason we came to it is because I've hosted events in the past for my friend. After every TwitchCon, we've usually done like an after party sort of event for him and his friends, and like quite a few big creators tend to come to these events, and we noticed that they do meetups in like Manchester, London, I think they do them in Scotland, and we were like, well, there's nothing happening in Wales. So we were speaking one day, and we were like, maybe we should ask Twitch, apply for this, see if it goes anywhere. And Ela was like, yeah, shot off an email, had a meeting with a Twitch rep, and she seemed all keen for it, and the rest is history. Away we go, and we've had our first event, so looking forward to more.
So in a nutshell, how do you believe the event went?
I think it went really well. I think, like I said, there are probably a few places we could improve. Having more people, having more merch, more everything. Maybe not so much drinks, like probably less drinks for me. But yeah, no, they definitely calm my nerves. But it went amazingly. It went really well. I think there's not much we could have done better. There's a few things here and there, probably different location, probably more advanced warning for people, because there was so many people after the fact that didn't even know it was happening. We needed to get it out there more. We needed to yeah, to show it off and show off Wales and Cardiff what it really is. And I think going forward, we'll improve. We'll improve. It's all a learning experience.
I think the event was great. Obviously, we hit, I think it was over 100 RSVPs within the first 3 days of it being announced. The turnout was great. I think it was pushing about 120 people out of the 160 plus that RSVP'd. So for a first event, it was brilliant. People seem to be getting along there, having a good time, having a couple of drinks, meeting some new friends, meeting old friends. Yeah, it's just, hopefully it gets bigger and better every year that we tend to do this.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for everyone to coming along. Like, honestly, without you guys, well, I mean, it'd be me on my own having a few drinks, but like, it was incredible meeting so many amazing people, and a huge thanks to Carlton and Stina for their amazing help, and Ross and everyone else who's been getting involved. Like, it's really nice to see the Esports Wales guys as well, who turned up and helping out, hand out badges, and you know, it's been crazy the amount of new people that I've met and how helpful they've been. Thank you guys so much. Like, yeah.